Welcome to today's Explainer. We're talking about something literally every single one of us deals with, spending time in the kitchen. We're going to see how intelligent, intentional design can completely transform cooking from a chaotic, messy chore into this totally seamless workflow. So we are going way beyond the basic mixing bowl today to explore a highly structured food prep ecosystem. But first, think about this for a second. What is the absolute messiest part of your cooking or baking routine? The step you always kind of dread? Is it that runaway mixing bowl spinning like crazy on the counter while you're just trying to whisk some eggs? Or maybe it's that sudden hand mixer splatter that coats your entire backsplash in cake batter. Or hey, maybe it's the cheese and carrot scraps scattered all over the place when you're making a salad. We all have that one frustration. Well, instead of that random, mismatched jumble of bowls most of us have shoved in our cabinets, today we're looking at a solution, a completely unified prep ecosystem. This is a setup systematically designed from the ground up to eliminate every single one of those everyday kitchen headaches. It's all about designing the mess out of the process before it even happens. Here is the roadmap for our explainer today. We'll start with the kitchen chaos dilemma, move into sizing for every task, explore the no slip, no splash combo, check out the built-in prep station, and finally look at the complete toolkit.
Let's kick things off with part one, the kitchen chaos dilemma.
Because let's be real, without the right tools, it feels like you're constantly battling your own kitchen, right? You've got bowls vibrating and shaking across hard counters while you're trying to knead dough. You've got ingredients flying out because the bowl is just way too shallow. And then, of course, you end up creating a literal mountain of dirty dishes because you had to use separate plates and cutting boards just to grate your ingredients.
Moving right along to part two, sized for every task.
The absolute magic number for this system is 6. It provides exactly 6 distinct bowl sizes. And that covers pretty much anything your recipe book could possibly throw at you, from a tiny, quick vinaigrette whisking job all the way up to a massive, family-sized summer salad.
It's this beautiful, seamless progression. You've got a compact 1.0 quart bowl, perfectly sized for simple tasks, and then it steps up all the way to a massive 7.0 quart absolute workhorse. You never have to compromise on space. And the scaling here is just super intentional. By stepping up this specific geometry of the width and the height dynamically, you get tons of space where you need it. Take that 7.0 quart giant. It's nearly 12 inches wide and almost 6 inches deep. That means high walls. So you can vigorously fold batter or mix dry ingredients, and absolutely nothing is flying out. Which brings us to part 3, no slip, no splash. This anti-mess combo is honestly a total game changer. It pairs 2 crucial things. First, a silicone bottom that actively grips your counter, absorbing all that mixing energy so the bowl won't budge. And second, that bottom stability is paired with top-tier security, an airtight splash guard lid. It's essentially a complete containment system. Now, here's how that lid actually works in practice. It's airtight, but it features this genius removable center parts. You just pop that middle piece out, stick your high-speed hand mixer right through the opening, and boom. The outer ring acts like a shield, keeping everything safely inside the bowl where it belongs, rather than plastering your kitchen walls. Next up, part 4, built-in prep station.
So this setup actually goes way beyond just mixing. It integrates your food prep, too. It comes with 3 distinct grater functions. There's a plate for fine grating, think hard cheeses, one for thicker shredding that works wonders on carrots, and a thin slicing plate for making those perfectly uniform cucumber or radish coins. And here's where the design truly shines. These stainless steel attachments don't need a separate stand or anything. They drop directly into the center of the 4.4 quart lid. You literally shred right into the bowl. It completely wipes out the need for a cutting board, which means 0 messy counter scraps. Just a super clean, highly efficient workflow. All right, on to our final section, part 5, the complete toolkit. To wrap the whole shebang together, you get 6 thoughtfully matched kitchen prep utensils. No more aggressively digging through messy drawers for the right tool. You've got kitchen tongs, a firm spatula, a silicone brush, a hybrid spatula spoon, a highly flexible scraper, and a dedicated measuring cup. Everything you need to round out your arsenal. Just imagine how smooth cooking becomes with this. You measure your dry ingredients accurately with the cup, easily transition to the flexible spatula to cleanly scrape those deep bowl walls, grab the silicone brush to glaze your fresh pastries, and finally use the tongs to confidently toss a massive salad. Every single step is supported by a purpose-built tool. The core design philosophy here really just boils down to exactly this. Designed for professional mixing. Avoid spilling. Prevent shaking. Honestly, adopting a system like this means you can finally stop stressing over the mess and the cleanup, and instead put all your energy into the joy of actually creating incredible food. So, here's a question to leave you with. Once you know it's entirely possible to have a kitchen free of all that chaos, no more splashing batter, no more slipping bowls, what culinary masterpiece are you going to tackle first? When you strip away the dread of a massive cleanup, your potential really is limitless, right? Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and happy prepping.